You're probably turning to the OG Madoka anime, probably. I noticed that with Genshin, people have complained so much about gacha, and that there's a popular one here. Yeah, I've watched some Genshin people play, some streamers play, like not specifically Genshin streamers, but other streamers that I've already watched that just happened to play Genshin. Like I've seen Sing Sing, in case anyone knows Sing Sing from his Dota 2 days, who played some Genshin. I've seen Tate, in case anyone knows Golden Tot, aka Tate from Final Fantasy XIV. Those two played Genshin Impact. And everyone in chat, literally everyone in chat was like, this gacha sucks! The late rates are terrible! This entire game is shit! 0 out of 10, while the gacha is so shit, the game just wants your money. Like, people focus so fucking hard on the gacha, completely ignoring this is probably the best free-to-play game I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a giant fucking map that you get to explore Breath of the Wild style. It has the same really cool shit that Breath of the Wild does, where you like see something, for example, there's just like bushes in a triangle formation, you're like, these bushes are really specifically in a triangle formation. I wonder if I do something here where you like cut down these 3 bushes, and then suddenly a chest spawns and you're like, oh damn, good, I did that. Or you see like two statues next to each other, and there's a socket between them, and you're like, could there maybe be a 3rd statue there? I don't have a statue, but I have a skill that like creates a rock. What if I just create a rock in the middle of those 2 statues, and you get a chest for it, and you're like, oh, nice, I figured out the environmental puzzle. Like, there's so many cool environmental puzzles in that game, just like Breath of the Wild. Like, there's basically like the same amount of cool environmental puzzles that Breath of the Wild does. Like, you know, the Korok Seed puzzles. Genshin has all of that shit, and it's great. Genshin also has pretty good combat. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good combat as well. The story is whatever. Who cares about the story? Like, I have to say one thing about the combat though. They copied a bunch of stuff from Nier. Most importantly, and this is I can't stress this enough. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's just copying." They're copying Breath of the Wild. They're copying Nier Automata. But here's the thing. They know what is good about those games and copying exactly what is good instead of just copy-pasting one-on-one. For example, they know that what was good about Breath of the Wild was being able to literally 5 minutes after you start the game to go anywhere you want. Literally, in Genshin Impact, you can start the game, and after like 5 minutes tutorial, you can go to the other end of the map and fight big bosses there, like level 60 bosses. Who gives a shit? You can do that in Genshin Impact. No one's gonna stop you. And they also have the environmental puzzle, so you have both the freedom to explore anywhere you want with no pointers, like go wild, do whatever the fuck you want, and have the environmental puzzles that I just mentioned. Both of those things made Breath of the Wild really awesome. They know that, and that's why they copied that. They also know, Nier Automata, what made the combat system so fluid is the fact that you can cancel basically any animation. And they did that in Genshin as well. I've basically dash cancelled every single combo I've ever done. I'm spending like 90% of my time fighting, dash canceling my combos, because that's the best part about Nier Automata combat, is that you can dash cancel combos. So I just dash cancel every single one of my Genshin Impact combos. They copied the best things that they could find about all these different games and put them in a free-to-play game. And I think that's fucking absurd, that there's a free-to-play game that combines so many awesome game design choices. But here comes the Western audience. I rolled 20 times and didn't get Venti. I'm trying to do the rapping thing. I rolled 20 times and didn't get Venti. 0 out of 10. This game sucks. This game is bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. And you just go, oh, it's just a cash grab game. No, Dark Team, it's not a cash grab game. It has a gacha, yes, but it's still the best free-to-play game that I've ever played in my entire life. I can't stress that enough. That Genshin is actually a fucking amazing free-to-play game. But it has a gacha. It's literally the only thing, but it has a gacha. Oh, come on. Yeah, I've pre-ordered a Nier Reincarnation. I'm gonna play that when it comes out. Genshin Impact would be much better than as a single-player game. If Genshin Impact was released as a single-player game, it would probably be released as like $40 or $50. And here's the thing, if Genshin Impact was released as a single-player game, it might be a little bit different because the characters that you get would be preordained instead of having to roll for them. But the actual gameplay is the same. Like if this was a single-player game, it would basically be the same game with just slightly different characters. Do you want to pay $50 for that? No. No, I don't want to play $50 for basically the same experience that I get for free, just with different characters, right? I'd much rather take slightly weaker characters that have the entire game for free. And I think it's actually amazing. I'm playing Fly for Fun. Oh yeah, I know Fly for Fun. I played Fly for Fun for like 2 days about 10 years ago. I'm not even kidding. I played Fly for Fun 10 years ago for like 2 days, and I was like, I've only played this game for 2 days and I'm already forced to grind for 10 hours to get another level. It is one of those MMOs. And then you start the game and it like blasts you in your face. Hey, do you want to buy wings for $20? Would you want to buy experience potions for $30? Fuck off. I hate games like that are like, you either grind for 20 hours or you buy wings that make you fly and experience potions that give you 20 times the experience for $50. Yay! I hate that. You have Genshin Impact, which is basically Breath of the Wild with near automatic combat for free, with all the stuff that made these 2 games awesome for free, and it just has a gacha. Like, who cares? Like, I've enjoyed Genshin Impact more than most games that I paid $40 or more for. And I've been playing free-to-play, of course. I've not spent a single cent on Genshin Impact, and I still fucking love it. Yeah, but who gives a shit about the gacha? The gameplay is amazing. like the gameplay is great, so who cares about the gacha? Like, I don't care about the gacha. What do I care if my character could be 20% stronger with better rolls, or 30% stronger with better rolls? If I have fun just exploring the world, and if I have fun just fighting enemies, if I have fun with all of these things in the game, like, who cares? Who cares that I could pay a bunch of dollars to be 20% stronger? Like, I don't give a shit. Can you get characters outside of gacha? Yeah, you can get the free characters. The free characters are actually fine. Especially if you got Zhangling. So Zhangling is actually one of the best characters in the entire game, and you got her for free if you played during the launch. You can't get her anymore for free, but if you played during the launch, you got her for free, and she's one of the best characters in the entire game. She's my main damage dealer, and I'm out damaging other people that have rolled the gacha. She's that fucking strong, and you got her for free. Isn't that amazing? Does the game would be much better if they had made it an offline game? Yes. Yes, they would have been. But so what? If they made it an offline game, I would have to pay $40 or $50 for it. That's the thing. If they, like I said, if they made it a single-player game, there would be two differences. One difference would be you play the game with other characters because they're no longer part of the gacha. The second difference is it now costs $50. I would much rather have the free-to-play game that doesn't cost anything, where you have to play with free-to-play characters. Like, I don't care if I have to play with free-to-play characters. The game is fucking great, and it's free-to-play. You're fine with paying $40 for a 20-hour game. Yeah, but I'm fine with paying $0 for. I've played it like 50 hours so far. Actually, do I have time for that? Do I have my time set up? No, I don't have it. I played at least like 60 hours or something, maybe 50, 60 hours. I paid $0 for that, and I enjoyed my time. It was great. Anyway, I didn't know much about Genshin. I got into the community, was surprised I didn't know how gacha works. The thing about Genshin is it was so big that it got people into the game that didn't know about gacha games beforehand, which usually doesn't happen. Usually, when you get into a mobile game, like a mobile gacha games, people probably know beforehand already what a gacha is, but Genshin was so big, so huge, that people just didn't know about it. Yeah, there's also a thing with Retro and Rover. Right now, so many people are playing Genshin Impact because it's free to play. And if there was a price tag on it, it would just be a game that people said, yeah, that was a good game. But barely anyone will play it. Not even a tenth of the players right now would play it. And I think that's a shame, because it's a good game. It's a really good game. Genshin Impact is, in my opinion, a top 3 game of 2020. Even if they remove the gacha right now, let's say for example they remove the gacha completely from the game and don't put anything else in it, it's still a top 3 game of 2020 in my opinion. Okay, yeah, whenever I finish a combo I'm gonna dash. So you might see me finishing a combo and then immediately dashing like this. Because it's just dash cancelling the backswing. You always want to dash cancel your backswing with anything that you do. Even when you cast a spell. I'm gonna throw down Guoba and then instantly dash cancel like this. Because dash cancelling is really important. Dash cancelling again. Dash cancelling. This guy teleported. Dash cancelling that one. Dash cancel. Guoba cancel, dash cancel. Dash cancel. This is why I like the combat system so much, even though it's rather simple. I did a combo. I Guoba cancelled the dash, the combo. Guoba is my skill, this one. This is Guoba. I Guoba cancelled my combo, and then I dash cancelled the Guoba cancel. When you cancel your cancels, that's when you know you're playing a good game.